this year's brought a lot of challenges to organisations, right? Around, if we look at COVID-19 and what that's caused businesses to do, they've had to restructure how they effectively consume their IT platforms. And most of that has been, as Neil said, sending people equipment, setting it up very quickly and getting people operational and working, because in reality, security is kind of there as a concern for businesses, but the bigger concern is, can they continue to be operational? So you've got to get people online, you've got to get people operating and working, and that leaves businesses vulnerable. And I think it's very true that from the point of view of the attackers, they've kind of got all this time and where areas to look at, and they recognise where these vulnerabilities are. They recognise it's going to be easier to social engineer people. They recognise businesses have had to really, really quickly adopt controls and mechanisms to get people working remotely without fully understanding what they're doing in many cases. So that's been a real challenge for organisations this year. And obviously with that, we have seen an uptick in activity that's sort of related to COVID-19, but also benefiting from the COVID-19 situation. So related, I mean, phishing emails that are COVID-19 related, DNS domains, the sort of stuff where you're trying to get people to click on that email link because they're in a sort of a state of anxiety. But also COVID-19 is making people perhaps not think through as quickly what they would previously do. And they're not sat next to their colleagues in the office, so they can't go and ask questions. They're a little bit detracted, if you like, from the normal support operations within the business. It's not unusual to walk up to the IT support team and say, look, I've had this come up, what should I do about it? People don't have that when they're in isolation. So, yeah, it's brought a lot of challenges, social challenges certainly in IT security. And I think that we are seeing organisations, more sophisticated ones in particular, profit off that.